Hey, this is Mary. Welcome to Voices of Vets, a podcast where we meet real veterans and hear their stories. Well, Chanda, thank you so much for being with Voices of Vets podcast today. And I'm going to start off by asking, did you serve?
Yes, I did.
Which branch did you serve in, Chanda?
The Army National Guard.
All right. Why did you choose that branch?
I chose that one just due to I was 19 and I was still in the process of getting my GED, and I could join prior to receiving my GED. So I went ahead and did that, and then a few months later, I was able to get it and go off to boot camp.
All right. How long did you serve for?
6 years.
All right. Do you come from a military family?
I do not. Well, yeah, I do not. I think I had like a distant family member that may have been in the military, but no.
Okay. What motivated you to join?
I I remember when 9/11 happened, I was in high school, and that was kind of one of the motivating factors, and then just the need of some discipline and structure at the age of 19. So,
Okay.
yep.
Well, tell me a little bit about your time in boot camp.
I went to boot camp in South Carolina. It was in the summertime, so it was extremely hot. It was tough in the beginning, but I think I really enjoyed it. I would go back if I could to get back in shape. It was nice. It was a great learning experience.
Were there very many other women?
Not as many as there were men,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, there was a few of us there.
What was your primary job after your training? What was your
Uh,
military occupational specialty?
I was a 92 Alpha automated logistical specialist. So fancy words for supply.
Okay. I was going to say, what is that? What kind of
Yeah.
supplies?
Just mainly, well, we did all kinds of supplies, but mainly it was repair parts for vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we did when we were overseas.
Okay. Well, where were you the majority of your time in service?
So my unit was out of Benson, North Carolina. We met 1 weekend a month, 2 weeks in the summer. I did work active guard for a while in Dunn, North Carolina, and that was where I was at the majority of the time.
And did you visit other countries? Where did you go?
I did go. I had a deployment, Operation Iraqi Freedom in 2009 to 10. We went to Baghdad. I was at
Okay.
Camp Stryker.
Wow. How long were you there in Baghdad?
About 10 months, maybe closer to 11.
Mm. How was Baghdad?
It was hot and it stunk, and
Oh.
um, it wasn't too terrible. I was on a SSA yard, so I stayed mainly on the base for the majority of my deployment. I did go on maybe 5 missions to other bases just to carry supplies.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we didn't have a whole lot of, we had a few incidents where we lost a few people.
Mm.
And then we had mortar, mortar fire sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Was Can you tell me what was your favorite place that you lived out of your whole 6 years?
Um, well, I stayed in North Carolina the majority of the time. I did like when we went to, when we trained in Camp Shelby, Mississippi. That was
Oh,
interesting. We got to convoy from North Carolina there.
wow, that's a long ride.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
did
it was
what made it your favorite place? What did you like about it?
just getting to learn all the things we learned prior to deployment. It
Mm-hmm.
was, and the camaraderie was
Mm,
nice.
awesome. What rank, Shanda, are you most proud to have earned, and tell me why?
E4, I would say, because I didn't make it much higher than that. but that, I guess because that was the one I did the best in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would probably be my favorite one.
Okay. Did you receive any medals or citations?
Um, uh, so I got I can't remember what it was called. It was when we went and trained, I think at Camp Shelby. I
Mm-hmm.
got for learning combat lifesaver.
Wow.
We did a combat lifesaver class, and I think I scored the highest out of everybody for that one.
Awesome.
So that was, I'm grateful I didn't have to use that
I bet.
that experience. I did have
Mm-hmm.
to give a few IVs, but
Mm.
no, none of the heavy duty stuff that I learned.
Right. Good. Right. Um, can you tell me about some of the special people you met during your time?
Um, I did have a friend. He was a really good battle buddy. I'm thinking of him because when my mom passed away, he went with us to. I guess maybe they needed to send another soldier,
Mm.
just due to the circumstances. Uh,
Your mom passed away while you were in service?
right after I came home from overseas,
Mm.
uh,
I'm so sorry.
she, yeah. So they sent another battle buddy, I guess, to have a battle buddy with me.
Mm. Yeah. To help you not have to go through it alone.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Um, Anybody else? Are there any other special people that you can think of?
I don't really have much contact with many people from the service. There was Cleta Kawa she was a really good battle buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What was
she
special about her?
she was just always there to be supportive and encouraging when you needed that. And
Nice.
that she wasn't able to deploy with us, but she was just a really good battle buddy.
Mm-hmm. Well, tell me about the best or the worst military food you were served.
Oh, um, I'm not. So I kind of like the MREs.
All
I
right.
guess maybe I was different, but I really like the crackers or the bread and the jalapeno cheese.
Okay. All right.
Uh, we traded for that a lot in basic training.
Shanda, can you tell me a funny story you experienced that could only happen in the military?
Oh, funny story. Um, Probably the porta potty
Oh.
experiences because people like to play pranks and things when you're in the porta potty.
Oh.
So I mean, I guess that's funny. Um, I think sometimes they would try to. This didn't happen to me personally, but they would try to like pick up the porta potty and move it
Oh
if
my
somebody was in it.
gosh.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
tricks.
crazy.
Yeah.
Well, how do you feel like your military experience affects your life today?
I think it gave me some discipline. I think that today, um, I'm more aware of, kind of my surroundings, and I think I pay more attention to things. Also, I think it helped me to learn a little bit of loyalty
Mm,
and you know
yeah.
to be there for someone and
Mm,
um, those kind of things.
yeah. And Shanda, how did your military service shape who you are today?
I think it probably has given me a little more respect for others,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Mm-hmm. What advice would you give to someone considering joining the military?
Um, do your research on your job. Make sure that it is a job that maybe can be transferred into the civilian world.
Hmm.
I did have the recruiter that I had wanted me to take be a Apache helicopter mechanic, and I weighed about 110 pounds when I joined. And I said, I can never do that. It's way too big. And I wish I would have done that because
Mm.
today I think they make really good money.
Yeah. so
But yeah, I
so
would just
maybe
say,
just try.
yeah, just and after I got in and learned about my job, and I probably could have done that. So I
Hmm.
think that they train you. So I think that pay attention to what all it entails and how that could be used once you're out.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to share about your time in the military?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, Shanda, I really appreciate you sharing your experience with us about being a veteran for the United States. And just thank you for your service.
Thank you.
Thanks again for tuning into the Voices of Vets podcast today. If you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any of our episodes of real vets and their stories. And don't forget to visit our website, voicesofvets.us, where you can check out the photo gallery and more.